Hello everyone, I'm Brandon Adams. This is Mike Johnson. It's time for Path to the Playoff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, as we take a look at the Georgia Bulldogs, what the Dogs need to do to be a part of the college football playoff here in 2017. Rankings came out again on Tuesday. The top six highlighted by the two SEC West teams, Alabama and Auburn, which will play on Saturday, and Georgia will look on to see which team it plays in the SEC Championship. Dogs obviously coming at number 7 in this week's poll, still very much alive for the playoff, and maybe after the win, Mike, against Kentucky this past Saturday, making some Dog fans feel better about how Georgia's chances would be to perform well when it gets to these big games later on this year.
I think it was an impressive win for Kirby Smart and company when you're able to attack Kentucky after such a physical game against Auburn the week before, a little bit of a letdown. You get back on track. You do the things that have made you good and have gotten you to the point that you want to get to. Now this weekend, you take the gloves off against Georgia Tech and you get to lay back and watch a little bit of that Iron Bowl.
Do you think, speaking of the Iron Bowl, there's a preference for Georgia? Does it want the rematch with Auburn? Does it want undefeated Alabama?
I think that I don't know that either one of them are great. You know, I think you're looking at getting yourself in a slugfest, and when you get to that SEC title game in Atlanta, you're going to have an uphill battle either way. But I think Georgia has the ability and feels confident enough in their front seven and their offensive line right now to where they're going against anybody. You know, I think it's tough to beat a team twice in the same season, especially when you talk about 3 weeks apart in Auburn. It's also always tough for Alabama to go beat a team that Kirby Smart knows in and out. And so either way, I think they're, uphill battle, but I think it's going to be a good game.
But of course, before Georgia can worry about the SEC West winning the SEC Championship, it thinks about clean old-fashioned, hey, this Saturday against Georgia Tech. That's the next stop in Georgia's path to playoff. Thanks so much for being with us. Path to the Playoff presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. For all, for less. We'll see you again next time.